Hold up real quick. What's going on, people? It is your boy, charlieinthebox, the patriotic miscreant. But I'm gonna have my box today is gonna be, it looks like some rules for radicals. Let's get this video started. Have you ever heard of Saul Alinsky? He wrote a little book called Rules for Radicals. And this man, when he wrote this book, he gave an acknowledgement to the #1 radical. Let me just read it in his damn words. It's crazy. He said, lest we forget at least an over-the-shoulder acknowledgement to the very first radical. From all our legends, mythology, and history, the first radical known to man who rebelled against the establishment and did it so effectively, he at least won his own kingdom. That's Lucifer, the devil. This is what this man said in this damn book, right at the beginning. He's a high-level Luciferian. Well, these communists, the social democrats of the 60s, he said, you guys are doing it all freaking wrong. You're not gonna make a revolution by protesting. You need to infect the system itself. People like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and John McCain put themselves in key positions of making policies in the United States federal government, then you can evoke the change that you're looking for. You weren't going to do it by protesting or a standing army, because the American people were hell-bent to keep the right to keep and bear arms and the United States Bill of Rights. So they had to persuade them little by little that government had the answer and government could provide the life that they think they're entitled to. Well, they used strategies like the cloud and pivot strategy, a way to overwhelm the system, put more people upon the system to drain it from the inside. It's an overwhelming system. You got too many people taking from it, and there's not enough people putting into it. And then when you do that, when the system is ripe and it's ready for clicking, you stop those social programs and you get the people to go out there and cause a revolution. The same thing that wasn't effective in the 60s, but we do it nowadays. Now you got the key position people in power, make policies in FEMA and in the Department of Energy and Security and in government and the military. Now they could clamp down on the people when they're the ones that orchestrated from the beginning. This is the long-term goal of the socialists and the Democrats throughout the world. America was the #1 threat to this communist takeover of the world. They had to take it over from within. And then when they did that, you got the people to overthrow and get all riled up over here. Well, they clamped down. It's called a Hegelian dialect. You're never gonna know all these different things if you don't pick up a book nowadays. In America, you get more of an indoctrination than of an education. So let me just point out a few things that the communists and socialists are doing and who they're teaming up with right now. Today's social democrats in my country, like Bernie Sanders, are promising the American people a free education. I think it's more of an indoctrination. We got a 2-term standing president, a card-carrying socialist with Barack Hussein Obama, promising the American people a free healthcare system. Well, I think it's socialized medicine. It's like the complete life system, that if you're gonna be able to contribute to the system, you're gonna get those life-saving drugs. But if you're too young or too old, you're asked out. Look at Karl Marx. This is all their plan. See, we have social democrats throughout the world. They are all the same. Socialism never worked out for the average person. Just look at history. Well, today in the world too, in my country and even in yours, you got progressives. Progressives on the left in America is a Hillary Clinton. Progressive on the right is a John McCain. Progressivism, in other words, is communism. Their platforms are the same. They have the same agenda, but they know you would never be inclined to vote for them if they were to come out and tell you the damn truth. Today in the world, these communists and socialists have teamed themselves up with the Islamists throughout the world. The Sharia kind, the one who want to kill off the West and Christianity. They want a worldwide caliphate, and they're going to use them as their muscle. So when they infect them into Italy, Greece, Australia, Austria, Europe, America, they're putting these people in key positions throughout the world. So when they want to enact this worldwide caliphate, the Islamists there are in place to do it. If you guys don't know nothing about a guy called Albert Pike, and he wrote a book called Morals and Dogma, and he outlined 3 world wars that need to take place in order to put this one world government together. And you're gonna have to get the Christians and the Islamists fighting against one another. in order to invoke the change that you want. We would be stupid not to be inclined to want to read these things and look up all the stuff that I've been bringing up right now. We have the social democrats throughout the world today teaming up with the Muslim Brotherhood to infect the West with extremist Sharia Muslims that want to overthrow of capitalism and the American way of life. They want to enact a one world caliphate. They believe in order to bring their Messiah in, they need to start this world war. This is all being done by design, people. This has all been planned. And we as people throughout the world could be used as useful idiots, or you could understand the tools of the adversary. I never want you to believe any of the content, the information that I share with you guys in this video, but to question everything. But at this one point in time, it's apparent that God put us here for a reason. We're the last line of defense to global tyranny in our lifetimes. With the world's technology at our fingertips today, what are you using it for? Don't be a useful idiot. Don't be part of the problem. Come out of your sense of a false sense of security and understand what the world is. You guys want to hear something funny, something tripped out? If you're an American citizen, why don't you go to your birth certificate? If you have any children, go to the birth certificate and look at the bottom. It says that it's property of a bank. Why would it say that? You ever heard of a natural person and an unnatural person? An unnatural person of you is the one on that birth certificate and social security cards and this government documents, all in uppercase letters. That's an artificial person of you. Then they got a natural person that's here in the flesh and that's talking to the camera right now. There's a big difference. And the one that's property of the bank is an unnatural person of you. Look that shit up. But see, I've done all this research and learning all by myself. I don't know everything and I never will, but I like to question things and start coming to my own conclusion. And it's apparent to me that the American people and people throughout the world isn't getting the true knowledge of understanding what the adversary is doing. So it's our responsibility as people alive to inform the public. So, love you guys. See you guys next week. If you're not going to do everything in power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, you're going to do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlieinthebox, the patriotic, miscreant, and I'm out. Peace.
Hello there. Watch Charlie in the Box before he's sent to a re-education camp.